very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go.
I know they fear anybody for here. But if I must say this thing, I'm going to say my mind. The fact is, and what is informing my mind is the fact that nobody lives here forever. I'm going to speak to Igbo people. And I'm going to tell you this. Nnamdi Kanu was a mistake that happened to you Igbo people. Was a mistake. Why do I say it's a mistake? It's a mistake in the sense that, despite the fact that all these things that this guy have stated some years ago, that is happening now, a bunch of you motherfuckers, let me put it, a bunch of you motherfuckers cannot even rally round to defend and protect and ensure the fact that he's been liberated. I'm telling you, it's a mistake. That is to say, the Igbo people are not worth sacrificing for. They are not worth dying for in any way. Because at the end of the day, they are bunch of talkatives. Talkatives that doesn't translate into reality. And if I must say the truth, I'm going to say my mind today. I don't know whether I'm living, I'm going to live, how long I'm going to live or whatever. I'm going to say that I even appreciate the likes of them gentle the Yahoo than a bunch of you idiots, a bunch of you fools that create flimsy excuses in regards what you can, why you cannot stand and defend the need that this man is not supposed to be behind bars. I'm telling you, take it or leave it. I'm calling for an anarchy or whatever. But the fact is, the reality is staring you people in the eyes. And you motherfuckers are seeing it. And the best you can do is online propaganda to come and show why we are like this, why we are like this. You are expecting a magic, whether from the US or from any other country or whatever. But the fact is, the power lies within you people. You bunch of motherfuckers that are not ready to live up to. Do you know what it means? Do you know what it takes for this man to actually go even a year without seeing his wife and his children, without fucking his wife, to get that gratification? And you bunch of motherfuckers, even ordinary Soludo, young Buro Oba has to coerce you into the need why you need to open the market flow for economy to prosper, despite the fact that you have your own brother that is detained while other people are still working freely. Bandits, criminals are still working freely in Nigeria. And all you have to say is, when we come out, they will kill us. Nigerian government not like us. Whatever. Let's pay money to lobby the US. It's a shame on you motherfuckers. And the last time anybody ever come up to tell me about Biafra, Tell me what you're going to do about Biafra, or the fact that Nigeria needs to reset itself to accommodate everybody. But as long as this is concerned, you people are nothing but bunch of disgrace. Bunch of disgrace. With just an exception of few that are ready to lend their voice in regards to, is this a country? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told you people that this is not a country. And we are seeing, and even the globe is seeing, that this is not a country. This rubbish is happening. This man sacrificed his life, the life of his family, for you people. And all you bunch of motherfuckers can come and do is just to capitalize on the fact that when we come, they go kill us. Shadow don't kill him now. They don't carry and go casino, sentence them to life. And you bunch of motherfuckers are busy there in their homes, fucking their own wives, fucking your own wives, having your own children to see them every day, while this man cannot see his wife and his children. Do I agree with whatever he has done? I don't agree with the fact that his pronouncement or whatever has resulted to some casualties. But what has resulted to the casualties? The malhandling of the federal government of Nigeria of the situation that has translated into this. Because if the government were to handle this reasonably, it wouldn't have resulted to this. And this is a man that has a strong conviction, no matter what it takes. But you bunch of motherfuckers, keep doing your business. The last time I see any idiot between God and man coming to tell me why we need to do this on social media, thunder fire you. Thunder fire you. You bunch of motherfuckers have the resources and all it takes to liberate this man. And the fact is it going to be an easy route? It's not going to be an easy route. Just like the route he took, it wasn't an easy route. But you idiots are waiting for an easy route.
Please, we want to live. Yes, the United States is trying to do so much. Not only getting rid of the ISWAPs and then all the rest of them. There's just no way. And there's no other solution than giving us Biafra. It's only those that have been to Nigeria to see exactly, or the truth, because the Nigerian government is a master in not only being the country of particular concern, a master in lies. There's no country that can lie like Nigeria state. Please, the United States of Biafra is using all legal and peaceful means for exit. Every legal means in the book we are following. And we know that since the blood that runs through the veins of Biafran is the same blood that runs through the veins of other people on the earth, please, you all look into this. We have done a referendum before a declaration. And we are following all the peaceful rules and laws so that we may get our freedom. We are peace-loving people. Our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is a prisoner of conscience, a loving human being. And our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is a good guy, a peace-loving human being. They have committed no crimes. Then that they want their people to live in peace and have their freedom. And I know that this is the time the world has heard our cries. And this month is a memorable one. And I know in the next few hours, we will get into first day of March 2026. But this February is a month to remember. A month that our name got to be on the global world, and that many countries are really taking a look and deliberating on our behalf so that we can have freedom. I know the world will be a better place because in Africa, Biafra is one of the countries that one would like to be, to visit, and to have relationship with. So we call upon all our friends and all loving human beings all over the world to please remember Biafrans. Remember us. Remember that we are in a place, in a country that slaughters us, that kills us, that actually one really lack words to explain the lives of Biafrans and Christians in the country, in the terrorist country called Nigeria. From the beginning, even after 100 years, we have tried to live together, but we cannot. We cannot live with those that kill us. We cannot live with those that call us infidels. We cannot live with those that don't think we should exist unless you become a jihadist or you accept the religion of Islam. They have Sharia laws in many states. And if you do not obey or abide by the rule, you cannot live. On this, I want everyone to think, especially some of our friends or those that are looking into to see the way to help us.
In the community, opportunities are out there for them. They can be rehabilitated. An ex-Boko Haram stands having laid his arms and comes back, turns his way away from his negativity. He stands to be a president of this country. He stands to aspire to any position in this country. Why is he wasting his time when he cannot even deliver? We will do that. But we have appealed to them, including their detractors, their collaborators, to see reason to, as fast as possible, quickly drop their arms so that negativity. He stands to be a president of this country. He stands to aspire to any position in this country. Why is he wasting his time when he cannot even deliver? We will do that. But we have appealed to them, including their detractors, their collaborators, to see reason to, as fast as possible, quickly drop their arms so that
Hey, Chukokika Biama. Ejimofu akwana kai nidre makuishi igesomu. Akuishi. Ejimofu akwana aka. If you are yet undecided about it and you know you are whiter and whiter and whiter than snow, go and pick up akwa hona balia. Kanne meche pera kanna aga that you are kanne tiwa kanne tiwa ngozi ezobika Ngozi Nkechi blessing ezobika ka na-etiwa gị obi, ka na-agbajizi gị ụkwụ, ka na-agbajizi gị aka, ka na-ekpuchi gị anya, ka ị ga-ekpu isi ihe niile ịgbakọrọ ka ime ụmụ Biafra. Ọ laala gị n'isi, ọ lago 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 gị n'isi. Aha Chukwu okike abịa mapụrụ ime ihe niile. I love that. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. I love that. I love that. Ọ lago gị n'isi, ọ lago gị n'isi, ọ lago gị n'isi, ma gị ma ndị otu gị niile, ma gị ma Caterpillar, ma gị ma Solomon Nkwọcha, ndị niile na-asọpọtụ gị, ndị niile na-akpọ gị our DPM, knowing fully well that there is nothing like DPM. Chineke na onye ebube. Solomon Nkwọcha, ndị niile na-asọpọtụ gị, ndị niile na-akpọ gị our DPM, knowing fully well that there is nothing like DPM. Chineke na onye ebube. Hey!
My name is Aminatu Mbojibia Mohammed Yetunde Omodara Basirati Okpe Oluwa Kpokoroko Mbotompom Aragbashiu na anya ebe ahụ. Asị m otoro sawukwu na afọ. Asị m gịnị otoro sawo na afọ. Kịtịkpara mbara kwutu jie unu ukwu. Islam Muslim, Igbo Muslim, we go.
All right, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. Let's start. Yeah, this is 16 minutes of the program. I have some people on the comment. I'm going to go through the comments sharply before we start properly. Please make sure you like the video, in case if you have not. All right, as you can see, the title DPM COS Dr.Orabueze Rebuke Barrister Ejimakor S post. That is the post that he made on X, aka Twitter. Please make sure you like the video and put your comments. We have some people on the comment. I have this brother made comment before we even start. That is David Onyi. I see you, and our own brother Frank Okoye. Frank Okoye, Ndewo Mazi Kai report, Ndewo to you. And greetings in the Baye, that is Frank Okoye. And we have Amadichi Goze. Okay, sorry, not Amadichi Goze. Amechi Jonas. Amechi Jonas, I greet you. And Frank Okoye again. As you join, hit the like button. Please do. Our brother is advising you to do the needful. Please do like the video. Messin is here. Messin Argo. He said, good morning, Mazakai report. And they will, my brother, for your wonderful work for Biafrans. And here, thank you so much. And here, Amechi Jonas said, good morning, sir. Good morning to you, Amechi. And Messi again, Messi Argo. May God bless you for all your efforts. He said, Frank Okoye, hit like button. God bless you. Messi again. Right on, brother. The Fallback Association are already in the shame and disgrace. That is just it. And Amadi Chigoze, like God just now, is here again. He said, good morning, my brother. Good morning to you. And Messi again. Imagine people that are not Biafrans understood the situation with Biafrans undergoing in the zoo country. In that zoo country, but our own so-called Biafrans are missing and are messing themselves up. That is life. And our leader, Mazina Modekano, our PM, Simon Ekpa, and our DPM, Dr.Orabueze, mandate we shall follow. There were Uncle Jerry. Uncle said, good morning, Mazakai report. Good morning to you. Mercy Argo again. First Diana, kudos for being the backbone of our lioness, DPM Dr. Orabueze. And we have Gabriel. He said, God bless the United States of Biafra nation, freedom. Okay, he said, madness in highest order, vam, vam, vam. Don't mind the guy. And mad witch, egg breaker, and satanic agent called Ajere. That is from Mecca. Charles Richard, good morning, Mazakai reporting the wife. I greet you, thank you so much. And Argo, no, not Argo, that's a Paulinus. Ayaw Paulinus says, so this Mazakwa went actually mad. Okay, so I am here to react on a post that has been trending somehow. I know Ejimakor made a post, made a publication, and that post is not good. It's not good because a lawyer, Thomas Namadikano, because later reacted on it and said that he's not the one that wrote it, but we shared it. You see, just like what I would when I said that. When I complained about Dr. Agi sharing Obino's post, okay, and of course go to post and sharing the same thing. The author may not be them, but they use their platform to share it. That is where the problem starts. The question always is why? Why sharing something that you are not proud of? If at all you are not proud of it, why sharing it? Because people may see it as, oh, he or she is not the author. Yes, he may not be the author, but why sharing information like that? What is your reason? So we are here to go through it, and we are going to go through it. Like I said, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. All right, so I am going to go straight to the program because there are some things that I want us to notice when the time comes, because you can see the title says also the Fallback Republic, all right? Fallback Republic are begging Allah Ejimakor for recognition. I know you may be surprised, or where is this one coming from? We don't worry, when we get there, we touchlight it, okay? And please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Very, very important that you do that. So let me try my best and see if I can share this, okay? And we may not read everything because it's a very long note. I may not have time to read everything. Maybe if I'm tired, I will switch on to the ration from DPM, because I believe that 99.9% of those those that are watching this video right now, you are aware of it, because they made this open letter according to Allah Ejimakor, open letter to Ndibo, fellow compatriots. According to what he put here, that open letter is not actually open, because each time they want to lie, they will tell you open letter. That letter is not open. It's not an open letter. It's open sabotage. And this is why I said so. I will try my best to see if I can take my picture out, if it's possible, or just reduce it, so that you yourself can see the message and relate with it. Okay, and should I just take it up? I think let me take my picture up. Yeah, let it just be like this. So we are going to go through this write-off from our lawyer Ejimakor, as you can see here, and as of from my end, 19 hours ago, that's when he made this publication. Open letter to Ndibo, fellow compatriot, 2025, 2026, 2027, auspicious opportunity for the Igbo to reclaim their political space in Nigeria. I wish to commence this letter by reminding us that the Igbo population in Nigeria is unarguable the largest population by ethnic nationality. The Igbo ethnic nationality is by an undisputed wide merge the most geographically spread in Nigeria, notwithstanding the failure of subsequent Nigerian government to conduct population census since 2006, 20 years ago. Studies have shown that Igbo people constitute about 99% of population in the Southeast, 99.9, no, that's almost 100%, 99.9%. That is almost 100%, okay? Almost 100% population in the Southeast. Like, if you come to Southeast, it is mainly Igbo in Southeast, all right? In Southeast geopolitical zone, and approximately the second largest single ethnic population in the remaining 31 states and the federal capital territory. Meaning that not only that Igbos occupy this huge this population in Igbo land, but when you go to other parts of Nigeria, Igbo tribe, after the counting the indigenous population, the next people that will follow are Igbos. Not only in Southwest, in every other entire ethnic group in Nigeria, every corner of Nigeria. For example, if you go to Akwa Ibom, when you count this number of Akwa Ibomites in their own state, in their own indigenous land, the second population that will follow suit, Igbos. If you go to Oyo State, once you count Yorubas in Oyo State, the next population that will follow suit, your Igbo people. If you go to Sabongeri, that one is Igbo village. If you go to Kano, if you go to Kaduna, if you go to Zamfara, if you try to go to maybe Kebbi State, after counting people from Kebbi State, the next population that will follow are Igbos. That is how huge Igbo population are. Now, but they will still treat you like a minority. Listen, he says, in Nigeria's brand of democracy, electoral victories are predicted on numeric strength and geographical spread. It therefore follows logical and a political conscious Igbo electorate has no excuse not to be critical fact in Nigeria's political power equation at any given time since the return of democratic governance in Nigeria. The INEC portal remains open for online continuous voters registration. Sadly, findings shown that the Southeast is still trailing behind other geopolitical zones by a wide margin. Again, it is non-possible for already registered voters to change their earlier registered polling unit to their preferred polling units online for ease of voting on election day. After all this jargon he's saying here, that Igbos, when you check people that have registered voters, Igbos are lagging behind to compare other ethnic groups, despite being second in population in any indigenous locality in Nigeria. That when you check people, for example, if you go to Kebbi State, if you check the indigenous people from Kebbi State, that people from Kebbi State will be topping in terms of registered voters. Okay, accredited, whatever they call that, voters in Nigeria. The people that are supposed to follow based on the population are supposed to be Igbos, but they are nowhere to be found. That's what they say here. Then it's just sadly that this statistics showing this thing simply means that Igbos are still lagging behind. According to him, that if you have your voters card and you are maybe you feel bored at where you are supposed to go and your polling unit is far, that there's an opportunity for you now to change it to nearest your nearest unit, so you can go and vote when the time comes. And I love Ejimakor share this. Anyway, let's continue. The result of the 2023 election published by INEC showed that the number of registered voters in the Southeast geopolitical zone was 11.5 million, and the number of the voters who participated in the presidential election is 2.2 million, in spite of the fact that the Southeast recorded the latest number of registered voters per geopolitical zone. The matter was worsened by the fact that a whooping 9.3 million registered voters did not participate in the 2023 presidential election. We cannot continue to do this to ourselves. Implication, he said, like implication of voters apathy by Indibo. Number one, failure to register as a voter. Failure to register as a voter amount to self-denial of one's inalienable right to participate in the recruitment of your preferred representative, governors, and president at all levels. You see, he ignored the factors. I was even expecting him to dwell more on reason why, according to him here, he said 11.5 million people voted, but only 2.2 managed to come out to vote. All right, meaning that 9.3 million disappeared. Okay, he don't want to talk about what is that thing that made them to stop voting then after registering and everything. Number two, refusing to vote in the election means that you have inadvertently and unwittingly voted for the person or persons you ordinarily would not want to represent or govern you. Okay. Number three, in the likely event of a referendum or a plebiscite for self-determination, state creation, or the recall of a failed representative, only those with their valid voter's card will be eligible to participate in such crucial event. Now, this guy is a criminal, and any sensible human, I'm not saying I know it, but whoever that wrote this, because he claimed that he's not the one that managed to draft this thing. So whoever that is behind it, whoever that is put out this thing is a pure criminal. What this person is trying to tell you here is just to give you reason why you must go and get your voter's card. Lure you that because they know that what you actually want is a referendum. You understand that now? So for you to, they will just want to sell you self-referendum to you for you to develop interest to go and acquire your own voter's card. That is the agenda here. But this criminal that put out this in here did not manage to tell Biafrans or Igbo people, like he preferred to call, why is it that somebody who happened to emerge as number four is now the number one and is leading you? It doesn't matter. Like in Enugu State, the gubernatorial election of Enugu State, we saw what happened online. The one of Anambra, we also noticed what happened. The one of that we don't know much about is the one Ebonyi State. Imo State, we saw what happened. The man did not even campaign. Should I play you a video of him campaigning? That he's going to provide the job opportunity in Europe. That 2,000 Imolites will be going to Europe to work. That is his own campaign strategy. Because there's not to campaign. You already know that he's the leader. Listen, Nigerian election is a battle between INEC and the people. If you like, if we have voters card 1 million, they will do one crooked. What did the Tinubu said? Grab it and run with it. Snatch it, grab it and run. That's the way he put that. and nobody questioned. None of these people tried to analyze what people did, and did it happen or not? It's not because of P2B want to be a president, or that's why everybody should just use acid and flush their brain, so that your brain will not be empty. For Ejimakor friend who put out this write-up to be seen as most smart and most intelligent. Look at Rebuke, that Igbos are not our people are not. What did he even say? That our people lack knowledge. Hi. Our people lack knowledge, and Obikobana is here to educate us. This is what you see. Anyway, number 4, in the absence of a credible population census, it is the ultimatum of voters recorded by the Igbo that will be the yardstick to weigh Igbo political relevance in Nigeria. Trying to remind you the reason why you must go and get it, because they already know what you want to hear, so they have to give you what you want to hear to track with them. Enter the Igbo Agenda Dialogue, IAD. That is a short form of Igbo Agenda Dialogue. The leadership of the Igbo Agenda Dialogue, IAD, in active consultation and collaboration with a network of Igbo stakeholders, extend Igbo unions, associations, women organizations, youth groups, civil society, and pro-democracy organizations have agreed to embark on a proactive and robust advocacy to promote Igbo political consciousness on a non-partisan bias. Non-partisan basis, okay. The effort will include both is not limited to town hall meeting, but it is not limited to town hall meeting, be held in major cities across the length and breadth of Nigeria. Igbo Agenda Dialogue. Igbo Agenda Dialogue has incorporated and established a functional office in the United States of America to coordinate and engage the vast Igbo diaspora population. In the same token, we project to mobilize about 50 million 50 million accredited numbers of Igbo registered voters in the rest of the country. We are confident that with a minimum of 35 million Igbo voting bloc for the 2027 general election, Ndi Igbo will be on their way to Igbo political reassurance and restoration of our long lost relevance and respect in Nigeria. Okay. May God bless Ndi Igbo. Chief COS Okorie. Okay. National Chairman, Igbo Agenda Dialogue, whatever. This post is what triggered a lot of people. People begin to ask, is this coming from a man that's supposed to be representing Master American, or am I dreaming? People begin to question his credibility. People begin to question his intention. People begin to complain about it. Why? Because he's in the position to know better. Whatever or whoever that put out this thing, the ideology of the person is totally different. In fact, it's contradictory to what Master believe in. So you representing Master you should also accord that kind of, you need to understand. You need to reason along with what Master is doing. Even though you want to be neutral, or maybe you want to be seen as a statesman, you know, as one Nigerianist, you don't want them to arrest you, or I don't understand. A country that you are afraid of arrest like that is the same country that you're expecting to have free and fair election. If you like registered 57 million, or let me say 100 million Igbo population. Okay, if you like. Only one man from Yoruba land, only one phone call. All this effort to be rubbish. And this is not the first time that you guys are talking as if you have something, you have a template, you know what to do, you know how to do it. By the time your fellow colleague in Nigerian political space brought out their what they're known for, which is corruption and favoritism, you will not come out to address even in the, you will disappear. We saw that during the election between P2B and Atiku and rest of them, of course, with Tinubu. When P2B lost the election, what did he do? The only thing he did was to shed tears. After shedding tears, what happened? Next thing is warning Igbo people, not Igbo people, Nigerian youth, don't protest that he conceded defeat. Do you know that alone also makes some people start? Some people who actually believed in him, they just lose interest sharply. They just to them, if you talk about people now, they will tell you that forget about that one. That we don't support P2B to contest does not mean that we don't see what happened. We know what happened. For someone like me, am I angry about it? No. Why? Because I already know the outcome before the election. I already know the outcome before the election. For those of you who don't know, if you like, go keep on, start from morning to evening, keep on conducting seminar from now to the end of the day of the election next year. Only one, if Femi Fanika alone, who is not even somebody now in the political space, just Reno Mokri alone, just a phone call. That is how weak Igbos are when it comes to Nigerian politics. You may not even see it coming. It could be your own another Igbo politician. It could maybe not just Okan. Maybe the one that is representing Abda, the deputy speaker. These are people that can. You see all this your once their godfatherism is not winning, they will press statement against all this you are doing. And you that initiated this idea, you also off your camera, off your mic and run away. So who are you trying to deceive again? All this thing you are putting out there is actually contradicting what Mazongano stands for. And as a lawyer to Mazongano, you are the least person that should come out to even alter this kind of thing. In fact, sharing it, the way I felt when I saw Dr. Agi sharing some concocted write-off from Obi Ozaganobi. All this attack, this on a public yard. Somebody just then put in a written format, and you copied it and paste on your wall. Probably carded it because you may just to promote it for more view, because you want people to see that your enemy is being that you have disgraced your enemy. That's why I felt when I saw these things. So due to the backlash that Allah Ejimakor started receiving from it, he has made also a reaction to that. He is now trying to defend himself. And what did he do? He quickly rushed on his X and put, because before this one, let me show you the one that DPM, because DPM of course couldn't hold back. She complained about it, and Allah Ejimakor have also responded. So let me go to the one that Allah DPM, what DPM said. Okay, and here we go. This is from DPM. DPM said, honestly, I have not read this one though. Just like the one I just read now, I did not read it at all. I just saved it because for this program. He said, press release specific to Aloy Ejimakor. Dear Aloy Ejimakor, I went through the letter you posted on your Twitter page, begging the United States of Biafran citizens and Indibu to join Nigerian political parties and elections. it is non-obvious and clear to me on why our leader Oyendo Namodekano fired you as his attorney and chose to represent himself. My conviction is also based on your plot to scuttle the voluntarily Monday sit at home embarked on by Biafrans who have been brutally murdered by Nigerian state when they march openly on the streets of Nigeria. Wow, this is in a different level. And I will tell you what because remember, she's putting this thing to an attorney, to a lawyer who should understand human rights, the abuse of human rights, the torture, the unnecessary killing, the attack from Nigerian state, a country where he's actually practicing as a lawyer. And this kind of thing is going on there. You ignored it and keep on pushing for people to come out and vote, that they actually may eventually get killed if care is not taken. It has happened before, and there's no guarantee it's not going to happen again. And you have seen that people cannot even march on the street to protest. They may get tear gassed or fined. And no police officer is now serving in prison for killing an innocent person. Nowhere in Nigerian prison. This plot was confirmed when you posted that Oyendu Mas Namodekano called off the voluntary Monday sit at home. Biafrans have refused to fall into your trap and have overwhelmingly continued to sit at home. Neither our leader Oyendu Mas Namodekano nor our Prime Minister Samonekpa wanted to be part of Nigerian politics. It is very, very clear. Stop the deceit and misinformation. Allah Ejimakor. Many innocent Biafrans have been fired by the Nigerian state, and thousands are languishing in different jails across Nigerian and Biafra land. Moving forward and based on your recent activities to undermine the 50 million Biafrans that voted through a self-referendum to exit Nigeria, converged in Finland on November 29th, 2024 to declare our independence, legally protecting that independence at different international courts and local courts. And having seen your coalition with the Nigerian states to sabotage the independence nation of the United States of Biafra and assist the Nigerian state to continue to colonize and enslave Biafrans, you, Allah Ejimakor, from today, March 16, 2026, is hereby banned from speaking for or representing in any shape or form our leader Oyendu Mas Namodekano, Ndibo, or Biafran people. You cannot, you are speaking to yourself. You see, only United States of Biafrans are the only, I have not said this before, but I'm going to say it. Let me just reveal this to you. Not that I have any answer, but I can see it. And those of you already maybe have witnessed this thing that I want to say now. Do you know that it's only USB supporters, okay? Those that are not from Fallback or Rebuke, those that are following United States of Biafra, forget about Eggman. Eggman is looking for a country, looking for another organization that is somehow more registered than Imam Madabo's own. So I understand what he's doing. Like I said yesterday, he's busy searching for a comfort group, a comfort zone where he can perch his head and sleep, pretend to be doing something. The truth of the matter is that only United States of Biafra or lovers of United States of Biafra, citizens, those who believe in the redeclaration of Biafra, those who are following and maintaining the mandate, they are the one that Allah is about Kojiaba. People are supporting him and protecting him. Every DOS, both those who believe in Masogan or not, 99.9% of them that are saying that insulting this Allah Ejimakor for no reason. One of the reasons, according to them, is because he's not in good time with the leadership, what they call the leadership. That is a problem to them. But Mazen Namodekano already know that Biafra has been really declared. DPM somehow have passed that message to Mazen Namodekano. And Ejimakor is aware of all those things. Nobody is insulting him. Many Biafrans always defend him on comment section, defending him each time that US unleash their hate on him, because that's what Master Makano's wife actually wanted. Lord, this is the same reason why Lord Oneka is because that one is also attacking Aloy Ejimakor, because that's what they told her to do. Aloy Ejimakor's issue, Aloy Ejimakor is one of the assignments given to her, and she's doing that very, very well. So Aloy Ejimakor, each time he look back, he has some Biafrans backing him up. So this post have already pushed some Biafrans away from that. And one of the person that Aloy Ejimakor will not like to have issue with is, at this point in time, is DPM Dr.Orabueze. But there is an offer going to him already. And maybe he's not observant to see that offer, but I'm going to reveal that offer here in this video. Pay close attention. DPM said, Biafrans, please distance yourself from Aloy Ejimakor and treat him as an ally to the ally of Nigerian state and enemy of Ndibo. Dr.Orabueze, DPM, United States of Biafra. Aloy Ejimakor. Now, this post, Aloy Ejimakor have responded this morning. Okay, and what did he say? Let's go there. Okay. Maybe we may come back to check the comment from people here, but I want you to, I'm going to put a link after this to know your take in all this. Okay, and here is the response from Aloy Ejimakor. I managed to scan through the comment of this one, and that is where I want you to, the whole thing started getting interesting. So I want you also to say this to all of you on the comment section. Please, I love the fact that you are commenting. Please make sure you like the video, please. I'm begging you. And if you are new, subscribe to the channel. You can share it. You know, I've not shared this video. Honestly, I did not share it at all. Not even to my own WhatsApp group. So if you are in any WhatsApp group, do me a favor. It's not going to cost anything. Because I don't want to start sharing it now. It will make the video boring. So help me share it to different group of your choice. And remember, if you have an opinion, if you have something to say, or what you want to say, your own take, I would like to hear your take on this. After reading all these things, I will drop a link for you to call in and air your own opinion. Now, free word you do, you understand? So let's go to the response from Aloy Ejimakor. This morning, as you can see, 5 hours ago, as of time of reading this, Aloy Ejimakor said, Ngozi Orabueze, with hashtag to her handle, your misguided abuse indicate that you did not read the article. You did not read the article in question to the end. Your misguided abuse indicate that you did not read the article to the end. If you did, you would have seen that it is not authored by me, but by Chief COS Okore. You may disagree with what he suggests, but to resort to abuse is anti-Igbo. Now he put it there and all that. Now, this post have also generated 59 reaction. 59. Okay, and the reaction will interest you. I may not go through all the comments. Once I get to Eunice BP, I may stop. So the first we can see is one of our brother Drake. Drake said, the first thing is Aloy, kindly kindly add respect to that name, Doctor. At least Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Secondly, why does such posts have to come out from your page? Drake. That's a very intelligent question. I don't eat dog, but if you give me, the water from immediately you will say dog. We don't have them. You see in a bread, but you don't eat dog, though. I don't like fat food. I don't like fat meat, but I can't eat without adding pomo. Does it make any sense? You claim that you are not the author. You may not be the author, but share it on your wall. What does that mean? Do you actually understand that you are Master Nakano's lawyer? People hold you in a very high esteem. Putting a post that contradicts what Master Nakano represents is not good at all. And people are calling you names. The same thing Biafrans have noticed from Ejiofor. You are trying to give us that kind of feeling back. I remember when you attacked PM for refusing to buy into the idea of stopping from sit at home. When you dish out press release from Enugu State, I hope I hope you are still in good time with the governor. Okay. Secondly, he said, why does such posts have to come out from you, from your page? What are you trying to achieve by making such posts? In case you have forgotten, our new nation USB was redeclared in Latin Finland 2024. Of course, Latin Finland 29 November 2024, with over 50 million votes. Okay. Now, Unicy PB said this. This one. In fact, I'm coming to the reason why I'm even reading comment I thought because of her. Because I know that we have a lot of followers here. They're followers here. But they pretend, but sometimes when the message is too hot for them, they will sneak out to comment. So I want to react on this her comment for you to understand how foolish your group can be. What I mean, you guys circled yourself with a lot of mad people. Read what this Agalacha put here. She said, both you, Chekwas and Ngozi Orabufolani, should get at. Oh, you saw what Ngozi posted, Negenti, as a reprimand to your foolishness, of which, of course, I don't see and wish not to, because the woman herself has a dubious character. Read it again. She don't see it, I don't see, and wish not to because the woman herself. So she don't want to join hand to condemn what our lawyer posted, because she said here, oh, you saw what Ngozi posted as a reprimand. That's you condemn, yeah. You are condemning what Ngozi posted, okay, to your foolishness, meaning that you are somehow admitting that what Ejimakor did is somehow foolish, of which, of course, I don't see. You don't see what? I don't see and wish not to, because the woman herself has a dubious character. Because of that, Orabueze condemn it. You don't see what Aloy did. You don't feel like condemning it again. Okay? He said, she lied through her teeth and mentally unstable. The queen of mentally unstable. Okay. For you to know, in the Fallback Republic that is watching, this segment is for you. For you to know that your leaders and your executive and the personality you have there are all ghosts. I'm not saying they are dead. What I mean by ghosts, they are inactive. They are not existing. When it comes to anything tangible and meaningful, they are nowhere to be found. This woman once criticized DPM, PM, okay? When she made U-turn, she fought Ogenkere. Only unstable human being will do that. That is constantly making wrong choice. Constantly making wrong choice. That's a sign of somebody who have mental issue. Constantly making wrong choice and even boldly bragging about it. She said again, but you have been playing blind. Eba baby interested. Eba can pick an interest. After all this, he said, but you, look at it again. I click on something, just a moment. The character, like, okay, here. But you have been playing blind, deaf and dumb to the achievement of Briggy in Washington, D.C. in Washington, D.C. Okay? You were quick to post an anti-Biafran message by your anti-Biafran friends, Chokwas Okore. Then she talked like a human being here at the end part. But all this, her anger is that Ejimakor is not seeing or hear or know anything. Good job that Azayog is doing in Washington. Okay, you Fallback Republic representative here, if I may ask you, can you please just summon courage? Tell us that good thing. That thing that your PM, what's not PM, your PM, what he has achieved in Washington DC. Can you mention one thing? Honestly, I want to know. Joke apart, I want to know genuinely. Okay, can you please? I'm begging you. Can you please follow this link for Fallback Republic? Do you people mind to share it with us? Personally, I'm very, very much interested. I need to know that thing that Azayog has achieved. Because maybe Ejimakor may not see the way I'm not seeing anything. Maybe he's also not seeing anything like me. But by the time you guys begin to remind us and begin to publish it, those vital things that you have won, because the woman is angry. How can you not see all those things that we are doing doing in Washington DC? How can you not see that? You now have opportunity to join us now and tell us that thing that you guys are doing or have achieved that people are not praising you about. People are not praising you. You can see she was very bitter. Why Ejimakor dare to notice or read or follow DPM. And I'm happy to use the opportunity to, if I thought Ejimakor, maybe you may have maybe somehow you managed to watch this video. I would like to advise you, do not fight or pick a fight with DPM. And if DPM, if there's any chance that you can reconcile with him, it will be okay. Maybe he made a mistake. Maybe he don't understand. Maybe. I'm just saying, maybe he don't understand. The same way he refused to, he made a mistake about it at home those days. And remember, Canada Kano also have influence on him. These are people pushing him, especially that time of sit at home. And Ejimakor, you need to understand that I think after 2023 election, that this concern from Master Makano's siblings, they came out and started shouting that there was an agreement between them and Tinubu's son, Sheyi Tinubu. And this go to City Boys people. You guys are very, very stupid. Sheyi Tinubu had a meeting with Master Makano's siblings. In that meeting, they agreed to make sure that that the election will take place in Southeast. That the Master Makano's siblings are not going to support Biafrans who took it upon themselves that the election will not stand in Southeast. And that order from PM, contributed, of course, in the drop number of people, registered voters who later did not participate. Because when Biafran gave order, Biafran government gave order, when they announce something, Biafrans listen. But let's see, if you are just lying to yourself, you are living in denial, it's up to you. I can understand some of you refuse to agree. But Sheyi Tinubu, after reaching an agreement with Master Makano's siblings, promised them heaven on earth, refused to keep that agreement. And Ejimakor, you are very close to Canada Kano. You are in position to know better than this, that current concern they are not going to keep any order. They will never ever keep that order. So why do you now think that giving this kind of order, advising people to go and do this and do that, is the best thing to do? Business that people have done many times and they couldn't succeed. The recent one is, if I ask Kano, what was the agreement between you and Sheikh Tinubu before 2023 election? They will tell you, because they let them release, made press release, letting the whole world to know what happened. And 4 years, 3 years, 3 years, 3 years has gone, and going to 4 years, another election is knocking at the door, and the same promise. Oh, let's pretend that we did not had agreement before. For no, all things are passed away. The new things are here. The same thing that Ateze is doing. Tinubu will give us only Tinubu will do it. Only Buhari will do it. After Buhari tenure, Igbo people will become president. Only person will do it is Buhari, and our brother Mai is here. He will take over. That's what the man said in the Enugu campaign, APC campaign in Enugu State. The man is also in the church now, saying the same thing again. You know, I don't have power to tell you not to vote. I don't have power to dish order. No, I'm not telling you don't vote. I'm not telling you can't vote. I'm just torchlighting things that has happened. If you were waiting for Caripot to tell you, oh, don't vote, no. Government will be the one to announce whether they want you to vote or not. Not to me. So don't. I hope you're not expecting me to say that. No, it's not me. I cannot tell you. I don't have the right, but government do. You understand? I don't have any right over you. You don't have over me. But there's government that will be in charge of that announcement, whether they're going to announce vote, people should go and vote or not. Okay, but my own is to tell you what happened in the past. Okay, so you can now see. You may also decide to make a decision on your own. That is okay. Thank you so much. Allow DK Chuku or whatever you call yourself. I'm happy that you are here. And I read your comment earlier today. I have forgotten to even. I said that once I start this program, that I will bring your comment. I will call you out. But finally, you remind me by comment. Let me see if I still have that comment with me here. Yes, your comment. Okay, this is not even the one. I think you have multiple comments here. Where is that your stupid comment before now? You know, okay, for people that follow the Ginkere you guys need mental help. So please, the link is out, and I expect those Ginkere people to follow. But I'm just inviting you. I know you cannot come. I've never seen any one person from Ginkere camp that have the strength or the courage to speak, because criminals don't. Have you seen any armed robber that is doing advertisement? Because they're always on masks, so they don't want you to see their face. They don't want their voice to be heard, but they always want to command you. Oh, like that, sit down. That's what armed robbers do. So these ones are here in the comment section, trying to threaten you, trying to push you down, but they will never allow you to hear their voice. Ghost agitators. Hear what this one. I'm gonna put your name here. Your look at what is called allowed DK Chuku. I don't know if that's what you put here. I don't know what you mean by that, but let me read your comment, because this is not your name though. He said, breaking, busted after thoroughly research. He's making this comment. So anybody that want to comment can follow the link and come more. So because we are gonna wind down any more for now. He said, busted. He said, breaking, busted after thoroughly research through Moral Global website and all their social media outlets. No such news. I made that the video that I published earlier this morning about Moral Global, recognizing USB registration. This guy came up with breaking busted after thoroughly research through Moral Global website and all their social media outlets. No such news that Moral Global sacked Elias because he is working for Briggy under the leadership of Oginkere, and absolutely nothing like Moral Global recognizing USB. This is mere fabricated and propaganda news from Ngozi. She is using all these lies to continue manipulating the brain of you gullibles and zombies still following her. One day, una eye go clear. Umokoko mad people everywhere. For your information, you dummies. You dummies. Elias still remain Gidibam. Elias still remain Gidibam as lobbyists for Briggy government led by Ogenkere. But you cannot come here and say it with your voice. Elias remain Gidibam, right? He remain Gidibam. Mention one thing he has achieved as a lobbyist. Nobody says he's not lobbying you guys, but he's a bit of the same fellas. Both you and Elias are the same. So you think people are expecting you to have a different agenda or like have a better thing to offer? No. You guys are the same. All of you are the same. So you cannot just pretend that you are what you are not. I told you, if you are sure of yourself, why don't you jump in, follow the link, and let us discuss? I will tell you what USB government have done, then you tell me what they have done. Use the platform, try to will my own followers to your group. You do that. You don't want to do that. Tinubu form of government that don't want to engage on any political interview or argument during election. You don't want to debate, but you want people to follow you. Only criminals do that. Anyway, you said what Ngozi said is lying and full of propaganda. Moral Global, I beg you, shut up your mouth. What do you know? Just go and sit down. These are people who told you that they're conducting congressional hearing and congressional briefing. Joseph Okechukwu, in case if you're not aware, visited Moral Global. No, not Moral Global. Raymond. And first thing he did is to publish it right up and picture. Okay? And next thing is followed with what? Video. Another Nigerian group in the US did the same thing. But for over more than 2 years or 3 years now, they have never for once shown you any clip, anything at all. Even just to say hi. No. And another organization are coming up with congressional briefing and congressional hearing. That one will also expose you that what you did there has nothing to do with Biafra. You keep on lying. Liars calling people liar. You guys are the one lying, but you always call people that saying that people are lying. How can you just say that without backing it up? Somebody called Solomon said, if you are asking this question, who declared Biafra nation? What will you say to be your answer? Please tell us, Solomon. Solomon, you see, these people don't. If I were you, to be honest with you, if I'm a lover of Ogenkere, you know what I would do? I will follow the link and come and ask the question. So people will not know between me and you who is not making sense. But why you guys are scared, I don't know. Why you guys are scared? I mean, why are you scared? Jump on, follow the link. We know they eat people here. Now talk with the talk. I will not curse you unless if you deserve to be cursed, I will of course. I will give, especially if we try to talk anyhow. He said something is going on after City Boy Aloy is making Aloy is marking. I don't know what I mean by that. I don't know. Any of you that still have something to say, please bring it on, because you don't understand your stupidity. If you do, come up here and defend your claim. You will not. You can't. He said, I make a contact with Moral Global. Such thing never happened. Come here now. Let's hear your voice. Did you make a contact? Come here. Come here. Come and talk. Fallback Republic. Can you follow the link and come? See the link. Who knows her name? Since after the declaration of Biafra, I've never seen any fallback. I have hosted DOS member here once. I think 2 times. All right. But you see all this fallback for deep. If you want to pursue them, give them mic. Solomon, I don't know who is Solomon. Solomon, if you want us to talk politely or maybe logically, come with your voice. Let's hear you. Do you know that if I appear on Sonak Barra platform, he may kick him out, because that's what they do. Eggman don't even come himself, he will block you. Imagine a criminal going for interview on how to build a decent society, on how to keep environment safe from criminal and armed robber. How can you cope with that kind of interview when you are the problem? You are the problem for other people. You are the main problem. And this Yoshi says, remember your USA Department of Justice documents will expire in 30 days of October 2026. If you want me to bring the document for you. What is that? If you push me to start talking about the Obi-Kerenan, you will stop commenting, and it will be wasted effort. I don't have that time. Dozier said, all these men of disgraceful brain, what they are doing in Igbo land is a matter of time. But I discredit those individuals listening to their self-opinion. There were. And Chukuma and Joko, a movement can only grow when there is no backstabbing. Our Igbo brothers, some of them are selfish, greedy, which is true. Remember your this guy says less human being. Yes, bring it out, please. I should bring what out? I will bring it out when you can you be on the studio here? Can you join me here on the studio? Please. Can you join me here on the studio? I wish that one of all the person will join. You will never join, because you are not meant to join. you are not wired to join. You guys are watching. Anyway, let's go back to let me continue with my comment section, please. Forget about these criminals. If you want to be real, behave yourself. Do what you're supposed to do, and I will respect you. Back up your claim. So you are now telling us you have joined the League of Ugo 247. That you go. That is John C. is telling a lawyer, Ejimakor, Zoo lawyer, you should be ashamed of yourself for even sharing that nonsense in the first place, especially considering what you claim to represent. And let's go back to Unity BB, because she claimed that DPM is lying and this and that, but she admits that what DPM is saying is true, because she later said something here that Ejimakor, that you reprimand your foolish, that Ngozi posted as a reprimand to your foolishness. She even understand that that reprimand is well deserved. That's why she's put it that. Then she said again, I am very sorry for our leader, Master Morgan. No wonder the man represented himself in court as his own lawyer the last time. Now the same thing that DPM said is what this woman is reiterating again, because shame wouldn't let her to accept the fact that DPM knows what she was saying. But they have to go, pretend they don't see truth. They don't see it. You can never hide truth, Oga. You can never hide truth. And bring the document out. Please let us read it together. Which document I should bring out? Which of the documents? Which of the documents I should bring out? Before now, when Nkiru said that he's a lawyer. She's a lawyer. When she was with you guys before jumping at the Mamadab, she used to tell you guys that Ngozi cannot the USB is not registered. Asayo already registered his own today. Her market in the Ojo. Today her market. You see these people. So back on comment section. After this, we have another comment here. Uchechuku said, Mr. Law Ejimakor, Dr. Orabueze did not misguide anything, because you are the one. You are the one that write it. I don't know. And we all saw it at your page. That is why she responded to Yosa. And any evil person talking about so-called one Nigeria is a biggest hypocrite and terrorist supporter. And Chinyere said, Aloy, you and Ngozi knows this. You and Ngozi know the games you are playing, deceiving your millions. For those unaware, Aloy and Ngozi are serving one master, the Fulani. Aloy called you Aloy record you are in partnership with Simon Ekpa, who Ngozi claimed to be the deputy, but you cannot fool anyone. When card go DS, can termite on the brain. Okay, what kind of Mazuka? Augustina Ugo, Aloy Ejimakor and Ngozi Orabueze are hardcore criminals. They are been fighting against one freedom and freedom of our leader, Master Mukan. They both understand their criminal act. Easy bida. Aloy Ejimakor, you are the great saboteur. You intended to destroy Igbo, Biafran agitation, freedom and our leader, Professor Master Mukan, etc. Rose, you are conspired with Evans. I don't know. God is it. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for your time, and please make sure you like the video. Let me know what you think about all we discussed so far here in this video. And okay, this guy still insisted that I should do what? He said the so-called U.S. Department of Justice document. Bring it for you to do what? I mean, how can you come up here to ask me to bring you and get your again? They bring it for you to do. What do you want to do with it? What do you want to do with it? Why will I give it to you? Your level, this criminal, so you don't know your level. I should bring it for you. Again. I thought you said that you have contacted Moral Global, that you are in contact with them. So they did not send it to you. Join me here and share it on my platform. I still not give them a question. Give them a we always a question. Madam Origin, you're welcome. Longest time. Where have you been, man?
Mazikai. And they were.
Ndewo.
Yama Merigi.
Ise mekwere gị ọma.
Yama Meromo Biafra. Yama Dima.
Ise.
As well. You know, you started this is my early morning here. I was
Yeah,
trying
I know.
to
I know.
I was
I started
trying
very
to
early.
yeah. I was trying to, do one or two things before I joined, but I heard you wanted to jump out. I said, let me say these things to Biafrans. It's what it is. Hello, Ejimakor. I'm of everyone that's gaffed. He was the least, though I don't have confidence. I don't have confidence
In him?
in any adult.
Okay.
Any adult, including him. There's no confidence.
Mm-hmm.
The Igbo youths are like orphans. Nobody, you can't hold anybody to trust for guidance. But there is something I want to tell every Igbo youths, the young ones, is to please, Keonkocha, don't let these adults drown you. Don't let them destroy you. They have already destroyed themselves. Read my lips. Read my lips. They have already destroyed themselves. And they are destroying a lot of youths. Don't let them destroy you. Mazikai, the average Nigeria adults look, that is on the other side though, they look at our Igbo elders and adults in dismay. When I heard this, what I'm going to capture, an excerpt I'm going to read to you. When I heard it the first time, I was kind of spreading my arms around all Southern elders. But now I realize that when they were making this comment, they are making it for our Igbo leaders. The name of is one of the I think either a senator or something. I think he just looked at these people, he shook his head. His name is Sanusi. He said, one marvels at the never-ending cycle, which sees Southern politicians play into the hands of their Northern counterparts. Let that sink in. They just marvel. They just look at, it's like they how you will be like, no, this one, he can't do it. No, now this is too low. They fall into it.
And they will do it, Shabana.
Yeah, they'll be like, no. They will, it's like one northerner will just say, just watch what he will be. He will do it. One will say, no, now. This one he wouldn't do. And they do it. It's a never-ending cycle. Never-ending cycle. Let that one register. How these our Igbo, so-called Igbo elders play into the hands of their Northern counterparts. He went as far as saying that, they take pride in themselves. They brag about their intellect. They brag about their education. They brag. At the end of the day, an illiterate northerner will outsmart them. So where is the intelligence? Look at what Ejimakor just did. So where have this man been all along? Why has he come out to tell us that he was fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why did he come out to deceive himself all these years? So in everybody, even a child in the womb knows, even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's adversaries know that he refused to bow. So if this man has come out to say that he has washed his hands on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he begins to talk like this, I say, okay, maybe before he was working for or with him, but now he has, but there is no line, no demarcation.
Not at all.
This is disgraceful.
Honestly, it is.
This is disgraceful. How? So who do we trust inside among these elders? Who? If the man that has promised us he was working with and for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when you talk about Maxwell, I'm like, Maxwell, he talks from two sides of his mouth. You bring the other one in, Nemeka is always looking confused. But Aloy Ejimakor, how? Please, international world, we are begging you. We have rejected these elders. So do not look at them when you want to, because we need our freedom. Our freedom is like, if you don't help us, these elders and Nigeria will fry us up. They don't care who dies. I don't even think it is it. You know how every day I keep crying, I keep screaming. I say, do these people ever feel? Do they ever feel that 200 people were massacred, some were burnt in their houses, people sleep with one eye open, they are not sure of their life? And this man is coming to tell us to stay inside the hot oil. I don't know what Aloy Ejimakor wants us to say to him.
He claimed that he's not the one that wrote it, so
how can I beg you? Is that not his platform?
Platform, yeah.
No, that even makes him more foolish. So how can somebody write this thing and tell you to post it in your platform and you allow it? As per what? How?
And he posted it.
How?
It's very, very sad.
Is this only? Is it? I keep asking. I keep wondering. I'm like, God, let me find sense. Let me make sense out of all this brouhaha. Every time the other sides keep saying that your elders are the problem, and that is why we must. And one good thing that I know is that we know who is for us and who is not. That is why we have not given up on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why we have not and will not give up on Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. That is why we will not and cannot give up on Dr. Orabueze, because we know they mean well.
Yeah.
Enough of these elders. It is too shameful to comprehend. I am so ashamed. Look at them. When you look at I think whatever, I don't know, It's so shameful. You can't pick any of them and you find integrity in them. From just mention one. Tell me, just mention one elder right now that you can just say, okay, except the Eze that came and spoke on in the presence of Tinubu to say, look, we are not going to box ourselves into any Southern protectorate. We are Igbos, we are Biafrans. We have our culture. We have our way of life. It is not the same. So don't box us in. That is what all of them should be saying. I don't know. I'm just so ashamed. That's all I can say. Thank you, Mazikai.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Madam Origin. God bless you. You know, we know what we want, and we know the truth when we see one. It doesn't matter how some people would like to frame it up, how to cook up any story just for them to paint another person bad and all that. I like Ejimakor said that he's not the one that authored the write-up, but sharing it is also a kind of another way of promoting it. And he shared it. Now he's defending himself. What he said, calling DPM names and all that. And anyway, let's see, Sha.
You say he's calling DPM names. I didn't hear that side.
No, calling her. She said that there's not like idiot or anything. There's a way she put it, called her Ngozi Orabueze without putting her title, and where's it? Let's go back. Let me go back. He said even Drake actually called his attention on that and said you should not the way he may to some people it may be misguided. Your word is misguided abuse indicates that you do so. And then here again he said look at it, Ngozi Orabueze. Despite I know some people may not understand, but I just respect that office. Respect the office. Okay, not Ngozi Orabueze.
Well, as far as I don't even think he should just say whatever he wants to say. He's not right now. I don't even want to. I don't have expectation. I don't have expectation on these elders. No expectation. If he can join. Where is that one that is in Lagos? That will just come out and open his mouth. A father open his mouth and he'll be yapping. That one. What is that? His name again? He's in Lagos. That always talks.
Is it Joe Bob?
Respect your elders. Respect your elders.
That one is another breed. You want to talk about Joe Bob?
Is he not an elder? Is he not the elder? They say we should be they say we are disrespectful.
I don't even you see. Where I put Udele is where I actually put Joy Bobo.
Everybody, and y'all will respect you and y'all respect you don't bring up yourself as rice and expect children to look at you and look away. Children will behave like children. Don't bring yourself as rice or jollof rice. Children will. They go rush more.
If you make yourself a jollof rice, or case of mama, people go rush them now. A car Ejimakor. As I think I greet you. Oh, go on in that comment. Now these people, I don't. Okay, can actually committed a huge crime. I was thinking that okay, can just push you guys to fall back, But the injury the guy left on your brain is very, very huge. This guy here, this one, you need to not. I wanted to say deliverance, but I think you don't need deliverance because what your own, you need medical assistance. Like you need to go to hospital, not spiritual problem. Because when you fall back, you landed. You are one of those that landed with your back head, like as we see back. It just time we say which office? Okay, you meant USB Charity Humanitarian Organization. That's why I know. That's why I know that all of you are criminal. You know why? It's not as if you are supporting something decent. You are supporting somebody as a yog, a hustler, a scavenger. In terms of power, the man is scavenging and trying to let Trubu say grab it and run with it. The practical terms of that, typical example of what Trubu said is actually your APM as a young, and you have the audacity to even talk about office here. The only group that have been visiting Washington DC without any 1 minute clip. You know, how many are you in your cabinet? That Joseph Okechukwu single-handedly wash you guys down. A woman that have never for once conduct any fundraising, don't have a lobby, single-handedly beat you and your PM and your lobby, Elias. Only one, Joseph Okechukwu.
Mazikai, integrity is a hard currency. Integrity is higher than dollar.
I'm telling you.
Reputation, good name, antecedents. These are the things that they open doors for you. You can have, you see, one of the things that is going to may have Vamnanya in their very before. You see, as they have surrounded themselves with money, surrounded with them with their likes, criminals like them surrounding and committing these
like this one in the comment section.
Yeah, committing these atrocities inside Nigeria. They don't know that they are already, when the boulder, I keep saying it, he said this boulder that is rolling, none of them will escape it. None of them will escape it. And I won't feel sorry for them. Because these elders are here watching decimating of lives, watching their children after going to universities. There's nothing to show for it. No work, no job. All you know is to tax them, as though that the more they punish and release the maximum destruction on the people, the happier they get. That is the only way I see them. Mr. Ejimakor that is trying to say Ngozi is misguided. That is what they call the average Nigerians are misguided. They are the ones that have sense, that will watch and hear that people are burnt alive in their homes. And nobody is standing to ask the president question and say, how? The international world have screamed and said, it is you leaders that are destroying the lives of your children and causing and allowing marauders to come and burn them alive. And the elders are quiet. And this man, somebody gave him something like this, and he agreed and posted it. And I began to call Ngozi Orabueze misguided because she responded to what he posted. Now, somebody should please help me, answer questions for me and tell me all is well with these elders.
To them, Madam Origin, everyone is greeting you. Madam Origin, please add honesty.
Yes, so honesty. Honesty is bankrupt. Is bankrupt inside Nigeria.
The truth of the matter is that I feel like these people, like even the lawyer and all of them, they are somehow they're still attached to all the kind of CEO to na Benduga also. Everything about Nigeria. You are a barrister, you're a lawyer you are living you are even practicing in Nigeria, but you are not bothered about the situation of things. You are being briefed about everything you know. You still come up with this kind of post, begging in the Bukaga with a voter's card. 1999 you voted, 2023 you voted, and you have been voting all this while. You still cannot even differentiate what you are doing with other countries and how elections being conducted elsewhere. You are busy trying to lie to yourself. One of the most difficult thing or most stupid thing to do is to when you decide to lie or scam your own self. That is the height of idiocy. This guy Ogenkere group. I am not why I don't bother to block you, because I see you as a comedian. You are just a joker. I think Ogenkere and all of you in that your committee of friends, you guys are actually your assignment is to mock freedom movement. Not only US government, you are mocking any genuine person that isn't fighting for freedom. Because you guys don't represent, you don't even recognize yourself. I just told you, if you at all you have conscience in you, for the fact that you claim that you have conducted congressional hearing and congressional briefing, and yet nothing has happened about it, then you say that you are meeting congressmen and that Elias is one making it possible. Different group from Nigerian, not even Biafran, have done that in which you are paying lobbyists money for. That did not even push you to rethink. And you claim that you have been meeting with congressmen, you have visited them in the office and having handshake and all that. There's something huge is coming from White House. That is your new slogan now. Something huge is something huge is going from more the West Region now watching DC. How about the truck in their park West Products? Or have something huge now me too. Don't worry. I got, like I said in my video today, the one of my publications today, this morning, I remind us that somebody shared with me, one of our mommy, shared that to me this morning, that one group like that, from Nigerian group though, in America, they are planning and working on how to conduct congressional hearing. If they do it, I will play it for people to see, because I know they will get it done. They are planning to report situation of things in Nigeria to Congress. If they do it, you see that one you guys are using that to do your intro. Although they want shame, I know you don't have shame. If Joseph can disgrace you guys like this, is it one person versus entire cabinet members of the COS? Ejimakor na computer na keyboard na-atụ challenge na-akụ ihe n'ọnụ gị. There's something I'm looking for here. I don't know why I saved that in. Just for those of us that are here, not for this guy, because I know that the guy don't have conscience. They have destroyed their conscience. If you have conscience, you will not be doing what you are doing. And I love the fact that Ogekere somehow is helpful, because he has created a group where we can dump some idiotic people. You remain there and allow other people to further ahead. You guys reduce the number of idiocy in the movement now, because once you want to meet idiotic people, the department is there, headed by Ogekere. If you want to meet foolish people who have those that have sold their conscience, you go there. If you want to meet people who are stranded, no matter their qualification academically, You go to Mama Dabo, you see them. If you want to meet people who don't know their left or right, you call people who say they're now in autopilot. You guys actually helped, Biafran somehow, but you don't know. Anyway, I don't know why I saved this that in. Okay, finally, I think we have it here. Igechuku, you called yourself. If I told you anything, Igechuku. Are you aware of this? Do you know this? I know you will not answer. Do you remember this diagram? You remember when you are patterned this one, how Briggy structure is, how you are going to build structure, what Briggy is all about. Where you guys are, working hand in hand with Mama Dabo to prove to Biafran that CRC is here to stay, BGC is here to stay, Briggy is here to stay, and all that. Where you put PM here, in fact, let me zoom it because I want Biafran to understand. Because some of you know this, but in case you have forgotten, I want us to go touch it because of this criminal in the comment section here. I have to, let me see if I can zoom it a little bit. But while waiting for you to, hold on. Okay, one. Let me remind you what your Isaiah Young, your Prime Minister did, forging people's signature to elevate to create an office for himself. Okay, forging people's signature. Let me play this video for you. So you know whatever you fight my cake, you fight listen. Okay. That's why you guys don't want to follow me. You know that
Can you hear me?
Hear this.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone.
Do you remember this, Okoko? Do you remember this?
I'm here today. First of all, I'm going to say thank you for those of you that are here, and thank you for those of you that will watch this later. I extend my warmest greeting to Briggy.
Wait for the camera small. Can you go get it off? Move the phone. Move where you are. Even though
so I can move myself. Can you see me? Okay. I greet all Biafrans all over the world, wherever you are. I extend my warmest greeting. The reason I'm here today is to put some false, fabricated information flying out there straight. As you all know, Biafran Republic Government in Exile was registered March 8, 2023 in the state of Maryland by Honorable Isaiah Anyogo, aka Ogechukwu. Ogechukwu was the agent for the registration. Then we had 5 other board members with our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, as the president. That was in March 2023. Then it happened that there was an amendment that was called for because of some people, board members that were taken out. I won't call their name, but we have 3 board members that were taken out. They be mindful. Ogechukwunkere is the registrar.
So did you notice something? That criminal now has stopped commenting. Ever since I started playing this now, off on a camera, but Nadia, come and hear your antecedent of your prime minister. He's one of his achievements so far. One of the luckiest agents ever in the whole world. A man that is an agent today now is prime minister. Wow. Congratulations. Because you want to talk about his achievement, right? This is one. Now,
agent.
Comment, let me know that you are here. Comment.
And the agent, what the agent does is to communicate between the state and the board. So if anything, our letter goes to our office because he is in Maryland, where the office is. Anything that comes in, Ogechukwunkere is supposed to inform the board members plus the president. And the president was PM.
That's not work.
So that's the work. That's
and this at this point, they have why did she use was because somehow they are in agreement that PM will be removed. Okay, that's why she said the president was because he's supposed to be the president even though he's out. That's why you claim you have acting in his absence. But when you say was in not in any other form, but in the document, you're supposed to remove him in the document, even though you have already claimed that you have acting on his behalf. Then why must you also drag it to the document? Because they have all agreed that after so months, they will drop PM in that document, according to their bylaw. He said, our prime minister Ogekere is taking us to promised land through Briggy. Okay, Anna Manu, Mama.
Mazikai, can I say something quickly? So it's like a light bulb. Do you know? Do you think that Imam Madhabum didn't know that Ogenkere changed the document? Because if he agreed to make him acting prime minister with intention for him to now take over, that means he was in cahoots. The only thing that divided them was the money. Where maybe Ogenkere doesn't, want to give them the money from the lawsuit. Maybe because from right here, right now, he changed this thing in September before they were able to put Prime Minister Simon Ekpa in dungeon. And that same November, they immediately called for a change or called for acting prime minister, which they overthrew the COS to put an agent as the acting prime minister. They are rural.
Madam Origin, in goes in need busy these few days. Goes need to busy these few days. I have been hammering it here now on this here on my channel. I've been calling our attention to that. In our that this, if you just to clear on that, you are spot on. If you could know the exact what happened, Imam Madhabo. For those of us that are still struggling to understand this, let me repeat it again so that you understand what Madam Modi just said. And I'm happy that she know this. She think in that direction by herself, not that she heard it from Car Report. She made use of her sense because she's very, very smart and intelligent woman. You that is watching, in case if you don't know, these people, when they are forming after dishing out the first memo, talking about that there's a need for a leader. There's a need for a leader. And that leader, they have to elect somebody that PM, Simon Ekpa, have introduced to BLA. The politics behind it is to remove other potential competitors because they actually believe that DPM will fall to that. Okay, let us contest and see who will win. You know, that kind of thing. They have to put that criteria to disqualify any potential threat that may win the president that may win them. They use that to push them away. Then after pushing them away, because DPM just ignored them, let them continue with their stupidity. That nobody contested. Nobody contested. They claimed that after election, after everything, that Ogekere won. It was when Mazakwa left them, when the whole thing scattered. Mazakwa said that nobody contested, that we just give it to him. For them to defend their shame, to counter that, they brought to Academic Highness that he's the one he's one of the contestants. You know, but when he's one of the contestants, they never presented him all that through all that the man volunteered himself to act as if to act as if he contested with Ogekere and Ogekere won him. That it did not exist. Then they also went as far as drafting what they called bylaw. In that bylaw, there's a term they put there. I think it's 3 months or 6 months. I've forgotten. They put time frame that if PM Samanapa did not come out after that time, that Ogekere will become prime minister. They all agree, including this woman that he's hearing now. They all agree. And they were pushing Ogekere to go and soon, believing that amount, good amount they put there in that lawsuit, that USB government will now focus and be sending it to them. And they will now build themselves the way they want. And all of them have some percentage they will gain from that. That is their mentality. Then, after saying those things, we're hoping that it will happen the way they expect. They expected it to happen that way. Then Ogekere was telling them no, delaying the lawsuit with the intention to do it alone without getting them involved, because they have finally gave him all he wanted, which is support him to change this, support him to change. They're all aware of changing this document. They're not against the document changing from day one. It is their plan. They all planned it. Even in the so-called 8 PM now that he is in that group, they all planned it. If they doubt, let them bring out the bylaw. The people using bylaw happen to be the same people that told you that go and read charter. That if you read charter, you understand the reason why Ngozi should just allow them to do what they're doing. That charter back them up. They couldn't use that charter to lead to rule. They have to go back and pay $20,000 to draft a bylaw, according to, because that's another means. It's just behaving like Gigenko. You know, anything at all, just put a very good amount of money. That's the amount he spent, because he's the finance minister. He used that to corner some cash. You know, Buba, bylaw $20,000. He asked them, didn't you guys pay $20,000 for bylaw? Is it you said it now? Are you lying now? Are you going to lie now? That's what you told the whole world, that you paid for bylaw. And that bylaw is the only thing they want to get from bylaw, is just to prove that, to validate Ogekere become prime minister that he has made himself. So when Ogekere went behind and sued USB government, it was first announced by Nigerian newspaper. That is where the first shock, the time they received the first shocking information. We are hearing it from People's Gazette. How come? He abandoned his information minister and the deputy. The first one that announced that he has sued France happened to be a Nigerian newspaper. To tell you that he did it alone without consulting them, that is where he made a mistake, by saying that PM Simon Ekpa instructed him to sue. When they noticed that this one will cast sharply, he changed that Briggy, they have to go back to make another amendment. That Briggy, if you check online, they are still, all this I'm saying that is still in the newspaper. I have done video on this in the past. That Briggy suit, no longer PM. Someone, you can see the change, right? Now, after that part, Ogenkere, try to explain to them reason why, because there's okay, no problem, believing that he will not tamper with the money. They wanted to bring Remedios, Biafra Unite, and Dr.Orabueze to their camp. So why is Socha and the Remedios and the Biafra Unite demand that, since men on ground are crying that money is not getting to them, they also want to know how much is going to men on ground. In fact, Ogegere should not be the only person controlling all these things. The people that initiated that argument are these three people. Why is Socha, Biafra Disunite, and the remaining Jews? They are the one. Because they were so desperate to have them on their side, to make sure that everything, to them, that is going to be a plus to win USB, to shame USB. They don't know that they are bringing disaster to themselves. They started demanding that Ogegere should hand someone some post, like finance minister, or since he's acting prime minister. Since he's the acting prime minister, he should just give them some post. Give other people. Maybe the one they call Mama Biafra, I don't know, should be in charge of some. Ogegere said no. That he has spent a lot. He's one funding this thing. That people don't even like him. That we are here because of Chomo Okoma and the other press Okoma and Imam Adam. Not you. That we cannot just keep quiet. Ogegere don't know that some people in the cabinet they were also nursing the same thing. But why is such and the remaining Jews and Biafra Unite, they don't hide their feelings. They were very, very vocal. Unlike those people that were with him. They now team up and say, okay, since you don't want to obey us, so no, you cannot continue this way. No, you cannot be we must change pattern. That pattern, that's when they started dragging accounts. The website that the man called what the name of the guy that Ogegere paid, bought over Azubike. He is the one that in charge of the website came over, right? That Azubike who refused to change the account when Biafra summoned the original cabinet before dissolving it after that cabinet, they called him in the meeting to change the account. He said no, that Alasa Ayok must be in the meeting. That meaning that his allegiance is only to Alasa Ayok, not to the government anymore. But when this recent issue came up, what did he do? He decided to abandon Alasa Ayok and started following Imam Madab. He followed the Imam Madab even till now. He now grabbed the website and changed it. Ogegere was stranded. Ogegere said no, that he cannot, it's not going to happen. Planning to sue them, they started contemplating on what to do. They called meeting. Oh no, we don't need to fight. They will laugh at us, so they will laugh at us. They tried to manage it privately. They don't scatter. It don't scatter because why is Socha and the many Jews and Biafra Disunite, they are involved. They couldn't manage it. They have to go public. When they came out and began to talk about it, they decided to resolve it that they will have to put two accounts in that website. If you want to vote, if you are in support of Ogegere, vote here. If you are in support of Imam Madab, vote here. Just for them to maintain that first website. Ogegere look at it and say, this is gonna distract what I'm doing. And that means my authority seems like he's being thwarted here. I have to do so. He went out and built website. The same people who used to tell you that don't build the website and abandon the one, the original one PM, they build their own. And I'm just trying to let you know what, because they use that at some point, they use that to attack Biafrans. They did the same thing as well. Okay, the one account the Obekere used today is a new website. He built it. Then the original one will remain with the Mama Dabanda group. Now, when the whole thing, when it is done on them that they cannot manage it anymore, they started telling us, started attacking us as if they don't know that the man will become a prime minister. They want us to forget the original agreement and how they created bylaw and everything, shouting, everything. They just want us to forget all this overnight. We cannot just, flush it from our memory. Now we still retain it. We know how they planned it. So each time I hear them talking about, how can you be a prime minister? You are not even qualified. You are saying that now, isn't it? But everything you said initially, you are backing him up. So it's not about PM. It's about that selfish interest from day one. This is just to support you, Madam Origi, because you are spot on. What you said is that is what it is. Okay? Forget these guys. If you begin to talk about them, that's why I want to engage any of them. They don't want to now, because I will ask some few questions. With some document, because document thereby document thereby the first memo, I have it. The amendment document, I have it. It's here. If you want that, I send it to you, so you can keep it for yourself as well. And now nobody will remember that. If you have a place to save it, it is intact. All those liars. Anyway, are you still here, Madam Origin?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Let me continue playing. Do you have something to say? Should I play this? Because
finish. I'm good.
All right.
The job of an agent, registrar agent. I was the secretary starting from day one.
At this point, she realized that the job of agent is secretary. The job of agent is their job of agent is like normal agent, messenger. But from when you backed up, what you call bylaw, who you draft that bylaw for an agent to lead you. Have you forgotten? Why can't he use the normal law that you guys were using before anything? Why must you create another law for him? Because you want to crown him prime minister. Nothing more. There's nothing you want to achieve with that bylaw. There's nothing you want to achieve from that. These guys advertised bylaw to the extent that I started thinking that the bylaw was existing when PM was here. It was some people who happened to be the cabinet member when PM was here. They say, kind of, no, we don't know anything bylaw. This is just Ogekere's idea. And when you look at it critically, you find out that the purpose of that bylaw from day one is for Ogekere to emerge as prime minister, nothing more. This woman, all of a sudden, she realized now that the job of Ogekere is just, messenger and all that. Hear her.
Name, yes. But we have 3 board members that we are taking out. They be mindful. Ogechukwu is the registrar agent. And the agent, what the agent does is to communicate between the state and the board. So if anything, our letter goes to our office, because he is in Maryland, where the office is. Anything that comes in, Ogechukwu is supposed to inform the board members plus the president. And the president was PM. Obatobie. So that's the work, that's the job of an agent, registrar agent. I was the secretary starting from day one. I was the secretary, plus these 4 other board members, including myself, that made it 5. Surprisingly, last month, somebody brought amendment to my attention saying that Ogechukwu Nkere had changed the Oracle of Incorporation to take out, remove APM, removed our PM, Simon Ekpa, who is the president of this bringing Biafran government in exile, and replaced it with himself, without any of the board members, and me as the secretary knowing. I only knew this by somebody bringing it to my attention. It is unbelievable that nobody in the organization knew that this kind of amendment took place. So right now, Ogechukwu Nkere is the president of Biafra.
You can hear the shock in her voice, but maybe she's acting it because it is clear from the one that is where the man is going to. Is the president of Biafra. You guys see what?
Me, as a Zion secretary, his secretary that I don't even know. Without my knowledge, I did not know. He did not inform me. He wrote my name in there for him as a secretary. It's a fraud.
Although maybe not trying to get you because I'll show you something you may accept. Anyway, let me look for that document. In Kolokya now. Able sign. Okay. As I go to inform more signature to this woman,
it's unbelievable that this will happen in our Biafra, that we are trying to get our freedom. So we are going back to Nigeria. This is exactly what Nigeria does. Exactly. And this takes me to the account too. Now I know why Ogechukwu Nkere has made himself the sole owner of Biafran's account. Biafran people, you all need to listen. There's never a time this is done anywhere in the world. For one person making himself a president, being the finance minister. Please, Biafrans.
You see, the reason why this woman and Ogenkere is the same is that she just realized it now. Why? She just realized it now because they don't decided to part way. All this while that you were with Ogenkere, after they going to give me, you don't realize that he's your prime minister and your finance minister. That is why I even don't take what she's saying serious, because all of a sudden, because you want to drag members. Can you swear with your life that you don't know that he's your prime minister and the finance minister and he's your ATM? When you cry him ATM, who was your finance minister? That very day that you guys are clapping for my honorable ATM prime minister. You're welcome, sir. Yes, sir. You're welcome, sir. Yes, sir. Who was your finance minister at that point in time? That you are not standing as if you just wake up, that he changed the document and your signature that day, just that day, that everything happened just like magic. That is where I noticed that all of you guys are the same. Opportunist. Pure opportunist. Here, watch the document. Okay, I think
we have problem.
Let me finish. Let her finish.
We have a big problem.
You just notice it.
Especially forging my name as his secretary without me knowing it. I am saddened. It hurts knowing that somebody will use my name in a situation like this. Biafra is not a small thing. It's not an organization that is family thing. This is a
somebody there said not just fraud but impersonation. Okay, let me see. Here is the document. Document that you can see. Yeah, about the says no author and forgery. Author and forgery. Look at it here. Author and forgery. We'll go commit to author and forgery. Yeah, RN Nadi, that's a Ruby Nadi secretary. If you're now signed by okay, or just after the woman caught you, or till the signature. Okay, or till the signature, or just after the woman secretary. Sign Zeba. If you my comments on that
no, underneath it says signature. Under that say you know, some people write their name as their signature.
Okay, it's true. Added to okay, it's true. Signature slash title. And here he put his own signature, and can you imagine? You see? Yeah, boy. In a Google crime, somebody boy. Oh God. Anybody after seeing all those things, you still want to make argument, then I can't help you. There's nothing to tell you. I can't help you. It is as clear as day. You can see it. That is as I yoga for you. I can manage my comments on it. Then you abandon 1 year fella. Madam Origin, thank you so much. I think because we are coming back hopefully. Let's just wind down now. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate. And like I said, I know you are very busy these days. I'm very busy. I didn't see you. I think for 3 or 4 days now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Very. Even I don't know. Very busy. Anytime you see me for even up to this week.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's fine. We keep pushing.
Just take care of yourself so that you know to stress yourself. It make you
Sure.
Thank you so much. Good morning to you.
All right, take care.
Thank you, man. God bless you. All right, so my people, we have come to an end, and this one, guy, guys, our DPM promised in February last year that in 6 months all Biafras in Biafra will be in Biafra land. Oko. Maybe now you have. I'm sure you're not outside Nigeria. Are you in abroad now? No, I don't think so. Do you even know road that to go to airport? I have answered this because that's what you guys recent attack. I think I have debunked that, and you still come up with it. Talk to me when you join us in the studio. Okay, then I will answer you. Otherwise, I will allow you to keep wallowing in your darkness because that's where you come from. Keep on representing your father devil. Anyway, my people, thank you so much for the time, and God bless you, all of you. See you again. Bye for now. God bless you. See you again. Don't mind in the word of Madam Origin, don't see me. This guy too much. You are free today because Madam Origin, allow us to engage you. If not, she would have just block you. But Normally, she will just kick you out. But maybe she noticed that I'm kind of responding to you. That's why she allow you. Every day is not Christmas. Maybe if you come back again, you may enter Westbin. Okay? Okay.
Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind,